Hey there, here's a video on how I diagnose a dawn-to-dusk light on the outside of a home. In this particular case, the HOA will fine you if the dawn-to-dusk light doesn't come on at dusk and stay on all night because the neighborhood's so dark, there's no street lighting. So it was important to get in there and get that fixed quickly. And dawn-to-dusk circuits can be a little difficult to diagnose sometimes, as you'll see in the video. Where do you start? What component do you suspect? And we got it figured out, and you can see how I diagnose it, and it might be useful to some of you folks out there that deal with these things. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So naturally, in order to test that sconce light, I have to simulate darkness. Otherwise, that light will never go on. And to do that, I have to put a piece of electrical tape over there. To do that, I have to get up there. So here we go. Okay, so we've got the light blocked from coming into the sensor. So now that circuit should be energized. Predictably, it's not on still. Let's see if there's voltage. Let's see if that's a live circuit. No, that'd be beeping if that was a live circuit. So I don't think I'm getting anything to that socket anyway. So next I'm going to take the sconce light off and check out that wiring. Most of the time that's what it is. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go up and take the plate off and see if I've got live wires going to that sconce. Let's do that first. Okay, so what we want to know is, do I have voltage there? I do not. So the way this works is the black coming in is the source. The red is the switched, which goes to the sconce light. So the black should be hot all the time, and it's not. So this could be a bad GFI. Let's go check out the GFI now. Okay, now we're gonna test the GFI outlet. It's dead. Nothing on the GFI outlet, so that's breaker then. Let's go over to the breaker. And we've managed a number of these homes out here, and that GFI outlet is notorious for getting thrown. Now, all these are off. Now I'm noticing. These are on, so these three need to go on. I wonder if the insurance contractor had them shut off for some reason. Still nothing. Okay, this is getting interesting. Could be the GFI. Check that in a minute. Test. Reset. Nothing. Okay. Now, serious diagnosis has to happen. That's going to come off. What we know is there's no voltage to the sensor, light sensor. And until we get voltage to that, all bets are off here. So let's go back to our circuit breakers and check anything that may not be set. They all look quite good now. So now we have to take that GFI panel off. Okay, if the circuit breaker is good, I should have voltage here. I don't have, hang on, there we go. Okay, now I should have voltage here, and I do not. This back patio outlet is dead as well. So to diagnose for sure this GFI, I've done doing some diagnostics. I have voltage at the source, at the line. There's line and load. That's load, that's line. So I took line, which is hot, put it on this wire, and that light did not light up. If I put it on this wire, I hear a snap at the breaker. I'm going to say that this wire that I've got hot right now is going to light up the back outlet. Let's see if I'm right. Sure enough. It has an open neutral. Huh. So I was right. That wire does go to the back outlet, which means this wire here goes to the sconce light. So if I take this and tap it to the sconce light, if everything else is working, I should have light there. I don't. But something I should explain at this point is that a GFI outlet separates both the hot and the neutral from the line and the load. So I've got the hot wire going directly to the sconce light, but the white wire, the neutral, is still not going to the light. So that's why the light's not lighting up at this point. I'm pretty sure at this point it's a GFI issue. Neutral's disconnected too because of the GFI. But do I have now hot up here? If I'm right, this black wire coming in should be hot. It is. So I've got hot finally going to this, and I've got an open neutral, which is why that light's not lighting up. So I just have to replace that GFI outlet, I think. I am pretty satisfied it's the GFI. Lucky. Got one at Walmart. Didn't have to go all the way to Home Depot. Yeah. Okay. Got the new GFI, 20 amp. That's what the old one was. And here's the way these things work. You have 4 terminals. And this side is line, and that side's load. What's line? Line is from the breaker. Line is your source, always hot. Hot and neutral. Load is where it's going to. In our case, the sconce light and the outlet on the back patio. So those are not live wires. So here's the old one we're going to replace, and here's the problem. That black line right there is live, and there's no freaking way I'm going to play around with a live circuit. So I've got to go find the breaker for this and shut it off. Okay, so I've hooked up to the neutral and to that hot wire circuit tracer made by Klein. And this guy is going to go tell me which breaker it is. All right, that's my previously hot line. It is now dead. I'm safe to switch out these GFIs. So this is line hot, line neutral, load hot, load neutral. Okay, new GFI is connected. I've got line hot, line neutral, load hot, load neutral, and I got my ground. Never forget your ground. Now before I hook it up to the sconce light and the outlet, I'm going to flip the power and make sure I have power to this guy right here. Keep these out of the way and go flip the breakers on. Okay, so now the breakers are back on. I have my hot line, and watch this. That's my load, and that's hot now. So that wasn't happening before, so I think this GFI is going to be good. Now I have to hook up the sconce light and the outlet. That's these two wires. So let me reset this, or test it rather. So now that's dead. That's dead, and I can connect all these wires up. Okay, so sconce and outlet are hooked up to the load. All I have to do is reset this. Okay, this should be hot. All hot. If we're lucky, let's see if the light's on. Sconce light. Oh boy, it's on. Woohoo. Beautiful. I gotta put that back in the wall. And let's go check the back outlet. Yep, all green. It doesn't show up nice on this monitor. What, some polarized lenses or something, but you can see the green is kind of flashing. There it is. It's good. Always remove the tape, otherwise the sensor will not work. Finally sealed up the GFI outlet plate cover. It's a good bet that moisture getting in there is what caused this problem to begin with, so we're all sealed up. Should be good.